Hey everybody, so I am back with another short video, and this one is basically about treatment for hair and information on it. This is like just a little short little video because something came to thought, and I was actually in the process of doing my hair. As you can see this time, my afro grew long. I don't know if I did a video with my afro where y'all can actually see my hair out, but this is like basically how it look. It's real thick, it's growing good, nice and natural. So basically what I want to go over in this short video about hair moisturization. I don't know if I've gone over this in my previous videos about this. I know I talked about shampoos, I talked about oils, vitamins, things like that. But I don't think I talked to you guys about like moisturizers or about moisturizing your hair, which is like the one important key main ingredient to like keeping your hair like at a good manageable state. So I have some little moisturizers with me right now today. I got these two moisturizers, and these two moisturizers I had for a very long time. I say I probably had them for like a couple years because I had them for like 7, 8 years, and I really haven't used them like that. I just bought them just to buy them because it was like a new product on the shelf, and I just like, oh, new product, let me just buy it just to buy it because that's what I do. And I got a good discount on them because I was at my old job. But make a long story short, these both are hair moisturizers. This one is Bella Curls Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Is called Hair Butter, so it's like a hair butter cream. This how it look, and it smells good. This one is African Pride. I know you probably heard of them products before for African American women. They have a lot of products. They have products for a long time, but this is like one of their new products they came out with, like their new stuff. This one is paraben free, sulfite free, all those good things. And this is leave-in cream. It hydrates and strengthens with coconut oil and baobab oil. It provides intense moisture and helps repair natural coils and curls. So basically, these are both hair moisturizers. And the one that I just tried, well, I used this one before and it was like pretty good. The one that I just used today was this one. I actually do have some Cantu, I think it's conditioning curling cream upstairs too as well. It's like in the same jar as this, but it's by Cantu. I also love Cantu products. I told you guys that before. I showed you my Cantu products. I use some Cantu products as well. I have the curling cream one up there. I used it the last time and I actually liked it, but it kind of made my hair curl up just a little bit because it's the curling cream kind. It's not like the regular conditioning cream kind, which I need to get, but I already have conditioning cream, so I think I'm gonna use these up first before I buy some Cantu conditioning cream. But make a long story short, so I haven't really been using like conditioning cream like that. I always just use like regular oils and hair grease and things like that. The only like lotion or conditioning cream I ever really used was like that pink lotion, Luster's pink lotion. And my mom used to use that when I was like younger, when I was a child. She used to put it in my hair. Like she didn't put perms in my hair. My hair was naturally thick like this, like cottony hair, which is like a lot of us Africans have. We all have thick cottony hair, like, you know, it's soft, but it's like, you know, thick and cottony. So it's kind of hard to like put a comb through our ends because our ends are like naturally thick and like rough, and they like curly, but it's like all scrupled up and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to like comb and get the comb through our hair. So it's like we have to make sure we put like some type of good product in it so we can be able to easily detangle and comb it through. Because as you can see, I just washed my hair last night, and you see how dry my hair is. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but as you see, I'm combing it out. It's probably a little manageable right now to comb out because I put the Tangler spray in there before I washed it, and sometimes I put in there after or before, or I do both. But it's combing through. But sometimes, like right here at the ends, it's so hard because the way your hair is thick at the ends and how it, like, you know, thickens up. So it's like, it's kind of complicated when you're trying to comb from your root to your ends. That's why they say always start combing from the ends first and then you start with your roots. But I'm always starting from my root to my ends like a dummy. But sometimes I remember, make sure you start from the ends and detangle them out first, then start from your roots. But sometimes your ends is like really hard to like detangle and get through. So that's why it's good to spray in some detangling spray first. But not only just detangling spray, you can use your aloe vera juice. Like I was saying before, aloe vera juice is good. You put it in a spray bottle. You can spray that on your ends and comb through, and it'll comb through wonderfully, almost like conditioning cream or moisturizer, the same thing. But for this whole purpose of this video was because I actually just wanted to show you guys like pink lotion is a good hair moisturizer. Well, it was good for me when I was younger. It helped keep my hair soft, manageable, shiny. My hair stayed moist till I had to get it rewashed again with the pink lotion. Like the pink lotion was a good moisturizer. Only reason why I stopped using it and I don't recommend it or use it anymore is because pink lotion has parabens in there. So it can say shelf, it could be on the shelf for a longer period of time. But parabens are not good for your hair because parabens just helps a product last longer on the shelf, and it's actually not safe for our hair to be for it to be in our hair, which we all know that by now, especially people who are like doing natural, like they're doing the natural remedy thing now. So they have a lot of stuff in there that you don't want to put in your hair. So I don't recommend pink lotion anymore. I don't use it. I don't know if they changed their products. I don't know if they took the parabens out. I mean, if they took their parabens out, then I probably will go back to using their lotion again because I really do like their pink lotion. It's actually good. But I realized not just their pink lotion, but the other products has parabens in it as well. I'm not trying to bash them or disrespect them because Luster Pink, their stuff is really good and it's for black people, and it's a black man who owned it and came out with it, and his black family is a black family, and I support black business and I love their products. But once I changed the natural growth and I read on a product and I seen how they had all the things in there that are not supposed to be good for when you're trying to have your hair naturally, I had to stop using their products. But their products do really still work well with those ingredients in there. So if you still want to support and you still want to use their products, that's fine. I'm not bashing them. Like I said, I love them. No, nothing against them, anything like that. I'm just trying to do everything the right natural way. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is you had to moisturize your hair. Now, I didn't really pay too much attention to like putting this kind of stuff in my hair because every time I put this kind of stuff in my hair, like conditioning, moisturizing cream and leave-in conditioning cream, I never really liked how my hair was. Like it was like, I guess because I put too much in it, so it was like too like moistery and I didn't like it. But that was when my hair was like thin, breaking off. I had perms in it. It wasn't like thick with my regular texture. So now that I cut my hair off, I started off from natural, and now I have my thick regular texture of hair. It's just like, it's kind of hard to manage, and I'm learning on what products to use and what products to make, whereas I could keep it soft and be able to manage and deal with it being in this state. So I'm learning new things as I go along my way, and I'm trying to share it with everyone else as well, which you guys know that already. But this whole purpose of the video because I did one of my baby cousins here a couple months back. I do my little cousins here, about 5 years old. They have thick hair just like me, but their hair is probably actually a little thicker than mine. I had to wash her hair and do her hair things for her. She was crying. She's like, my hair hurts and stuff like that. I don't like getting it washed. Blasey, blasey. Make a long story short. I told her mother to bring some hair grease for her hair when I do it. You know, whatever hair grease she used or whatever, bring some grease for her hair. I have products, but I didn't know if she wanted me to use those products or what kind of products do she use on her daughter hair. You know, you have to be careful. You can't put products on everybody's scalp. They could be allergic. I don't know. So I just told her mother, make sure you bring some type of grease or something for her hair. So when I dug in the bag to do her hair, it was the Cantu conditioning cream. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm on this natural new growth, and this is what I've been meant to buy, the Cantu conditioning cream, which is not this, but I'm just saying, it was the Cantu conditioning cream, and I'm like, okay. So when I washed her hair and I, like, blow dried it out, the blow dry did help, like, straighten it out some, but it was like, she was like her ends was, like, so thick and, like, scribbled up, it was hard. And she was, she was whining, I was just, like, you know, trying to. So I'm like, okay, put some of my detangler in there because I use the kids detangler. So I'm like, let me put some kids detangler in there, help loosen it up for some. So I put some kids detangler in there, you know, help loosen up. So as I was doing her hair before I did her hair, I was like, wow, this is crazy. So I grabbed some of the Cantu conditioning cream, scooped some in my hand, just like rubbed it around her fro, into her hair, like, you know, just went like this with my hands into it. combed it. Next thing you know, it was just, and I was just like, whoa, wow. Like, this cream just did wonders. Like, it just worked good wonders. Like, oh my God. So after that, I was able to manage to braid her hair and do her hair up and, you know, make it look pretty. And it wasn't hard to do. It straightened it out real good. It made it real soft. And it moisturized her hair. And, like, her ends, like, this, like, when your ends are like this, it needs, like, good moisture. Like, after you wash your hair, you're washing out all the minerals. You're washing out all the dirt. You're washing out all the oil. So your hair is now brittle and dry. And when your hair is thick and naturally like this and you're African American, you can't leave your hair thick and brittle and dry, because every time you comb it and it's like this, it's shedding and it's falling out. It's shedding and it's falling out. It's shedding and it's falling out. Don't matter what kind of shampoo, conditioner you use, because shampoo is to clean it. So it's going to take out all the dirt and the minerals. Shampoo is not going to add minerals to your hair. It's going to just clean out the old dirt and the soil and get all that and clean your follicles and your scalp for you, because you have to do it clean, because you don't want too much dirt in your hair, because that's how you get sick. That's how your hair fall out. That's how you get dermats. That's how you get all types of stuff. So we have to wash our hair. But after we wash our hair, we're washing out all the good things in our hair. The good bacteria, the oils, the dirt. We're washing out bad bacteria and washing out good bacteria that we need as well. So when you wash it, you have to make sure after you wash it that you put some type of moisturizer in it. You might not want to use grease. You might not want to use oil. That's fine if you don't want to use grease and oil, because I can understand grease and oil can sometimes be annoying. It can be a pain in the ass. It can have a stinky smell. It just gets all everywhere into things. Like, grease and oil was just like really, even if you try to use a little bit of it, it's just like, I still feel like I use too much. It's just so oily, makes your hair look stiff looking. I understand. So sometimes oil and grease is not something that people like to always put in their hair, but they do need to put some type of moisturizer, or they do want to put some type of moisturizer in it so their hair won't be dry and it can grow and it won't itch, which we all have to do. We all have to make sure we moisturize it. I see a lot of people, they'll just wash their hair. They won't put no moisturizer or no grease or anything like that in there, and they'll just do it. You can't do that. I understand you might want to let it breathe and not put nothing in it, but you have to put some type of product in it, because this type of hair texture, it's like, so as you can see, your hair is so dry. Like, it's thick. And when it's in this thick texture stage, you have to keep it moisture. Like, it's so, like, if you look, my hair is so dry. My scalp is so clear. It's so clean. It's so dry. Like, the hair is brittle. It's so dry. You cannot leave your hair like this. You will keep losing it. You will not have no hair. I don't care how many vitamins you're taking in the inside. I don't care about anything. I don't care if you spray light oil sheen on it. I don't care what it is. You have to put some type of moisturizer in here. You could put a moisturizing lotion. You could put a, like I said, I wouldn't recommend pink lotion though, but I'm pretty sure they have other moisturizing cream lotions by other companies like Cantu, Cream of Nature, products that I used. I'm pretty sure they have moisturizing lotion that you could buy if you want to put like a moisturizer lotion in. And like I said, all you got to do is just pour it in your hand. Just like go like this onto it with on your ends. Go like this real fast. You don't have to part your hair and actually like put it in there like that. You can if you like, however way you want to do it, whatever which best way for you. If you want to get it all up in there real good, have it really good moisturized, that's up to you. Or if you feel like your hair is that thick or too thick or thick, and you feel like you need to put it and get it all good all up in there, then part it and do that way and be my guest. However way comfortable you feel like it works best for you, try whatever way you want to try it. But it's good to put some type of moisturizer in your hair. Like, you gotta have some type of moisturizer. So today I was washing my hair. I washed my hair out, and as you can see, I'm starting to do my next hairstyle, which I'm about to finish up. I started last night. I like to do half of my hair one day, and then the next day I do the other half. I take my time now that I'm older. I don't do my hair all in one day like I normally do. Got a little lazy. But some styles is a little overbearing, and I just don't be feeling like doing it all in one day. Especially if I'm not in an emergency. I'm not really going nowhere or in a rush to be anywhere that same day or whatever. I'll just take my time. But if I do have something planned to go, I always make sure I get it done ahead of time. So time that day come out, be good to go. But anyway, back to I was saying, long story short. As you can see, I was in the process of doing my hair, which I'm about to finish up now. But before I finish it up, I just wanted to show you guys how I was about to start on my back now. And I was about to show you how I had put this one in. So I put the African Pride Moisture Miracle Cream. Like I said, you could buy whatever brand you like, whatever brand you choose to use. Make sure it's always sulfite free, paraben free, minimal oil. Make sure it's all those good, gluten free. Make sure you know it's all those type animal free, all those type things. It smells good though. I love it. And this is how it look. All creams mostly look all like this, the moisturizing creams. Like I said, you can get the lotion or you can get the moisturizing creams, whatever one you want to get. I mean, I feel like they all the same. They just name them different, but I feel like they all do the same moisturization of wonders. But this is the cream. And you can get the kids kind if you want the kids kind. If you feel like, you know, you don't want your hair, you scared, then you get the kids kind. I feel like kids kind, but everything is always more safer than the adult kind version. It goes for all hair products. So as you can see, look how soft my hair is. Look how it just went through from root to end without me having to detangle the end first, without me struggling to get through from the root to the end. Like as you can see, look how it go. I'm not even pulling. I'm not even doing any of it. I could just easily get the comb right through my hair and just be able to do whatever it is that I'm trying to do to my hair. So what this part is, I just had parted it and I had just put some of this cream onto it. I started off putting this cream onto the ends first. So you want to start from your ends and get them detangled first. So I didn't do this yet. Well, I did do this part because it was all in one. So yeah, I did do this part. This is in a ponytail. This is the other part of my back of my hair. But this is also moisturized. This one. I put some of that in here. Well, that in here too. And it's like so manageable. Now this, look at this. Look at this. Look how dry and brittle it is. Look how hard it is. And this, I just washed my hair, but this is the only part I didn't put the moisturizer in yet. Or like up here. So I'm about to just get a little scoop. And I'm about to just go like this. Into my little fro, my little pom-pom, my little bally ball, whatever you want to call it. Go like this. Really fast. Give it some good moisture. Make sure it get all in there. Go like this. I mean, I would take the ponytail out, but I got my ponytails where they're like separated from each other. Because I'm trying to do my hair, and that's how I gotta do my hair. I gotta separate sections and parts off in order for stuff to be even. While I'm trying to do my hair, I have to separate parts until I get finished each section. Because I do my own hair, and it's kind of hard to see in the mirror. So you gotta part everything off and move out your way so you can make sure get everything straight. Now as you can see, look how it's better now. Look, I don't even gotta fight no more. Look, bam, bam. It's just like how when you put conditioner in your hair, when you wash it, you know how you put your conditioner in, and you could comb right through with the conditioner in, like your coils, you comb right through, be so soft, be so straight, you can brush it going right through while the conditioner is in there. This is basically conditioner, basically similar to conditioner, but it's moisturizer and you leave it in. So it's basically better than conditioner. For real. Because you can leave it in your hair and you can put it in as much as you need anytime you want. But look how it just made my fro so moist and so much better. It's not dry, it's not brittle. I could easily put the comb through now. I ain't gotta pull, I ain't gotta fight, it don't hurt. It's not nappy. And this is good for kids too. So if you're trying to do your child hair, and your hair is pretty thick and nappy, and you know, you don't want to put heat to it, you want to keep it natural, but it's hard for you to try to do it, hard to manage, and they whining and crying. And like I said, they got the kids moisturizers you can buy too as well, but look how it goes through. And it's nice and moisturized. Like, it's nice and moist. Like, real nice and moist. Like, oh my God. And it's straight too. See? It's not, it's like longer now. You see? It's not even a thick pom-pom no more. It's now moist. It has all this good moisture in it. So now it's like when I do my hairstyle that I'm doing, my ends will be very moist and good. So when I tuck my hair, I don't have to worry about my ends being frizzy in my braids. And you can see my thick hair and it's all frizzy sticking out. and it's not moist, and it's not going to help it grow. Your hair is not going to grow if you don't put, like, if you don't want to put grease, that's fine, but put some type of moisturizer on it. Like, and this goes for men as well. Like, I don't know if men watch my videos or men are interested, but if you're a male or if you're a female, you're dating a male, you can share this with him too. You can give him the same information. If he's a black guy, he's growing his hair out. Black men have thick, good hair just as us. We're all the same ancestors. So their braided hair is similar to ours. Make sure he put moisturizing cream in his hair or lotion, you know, or this can go for little boys' hair as well. If your son has hair, same thing, moisturizing cream. I recommend this for all black people, men, women, kids, whoever is, you know, doing natural, you know, their natural hair and stuff. Moisturizing cream. This is the answer. This is the key. Like, all the extra stuff you really don't have to get. You don't have to get the tingler if you don't want to get the tingler, but I feel like the tingler and this together is like gonna really, really give you the satisfaction that you need without having to put a relaxer or a perm in there, or stressing that your hair is not straight, or you can't get it straight, or you can't pull a comb through it, or you can't do it to a style because it's too thick. These two together will make wonders for you. Like, I don't know, well, it helped me. I'm not saying that it'll help everyone in my situation or everyone with thick black African hair, but I can say that it has helped me, and it helped me tremendously. Like, this detangler, you could put it on after you wash your hair while it's wet, and then blow dry it, and then put more on, or you could just wait and just blow dry it first, then put it on. But if your hair is really, really thick, and after you condition it and rinse it out, if it's going to be thick after you rinse the conditioner out, I suggest that you spray this in there while wet, blow dry it out with this in there, and this will help it while you're blow drying, so it won't be hard to blow dry and manage while you're doing it, drying it. Then once you finish dry it, it's going to be brittle and thick, just like how I showed you how my hair just was before I put the moisturizer. It's going to be brittle and thick. Spray some more in this detangler because this is the conditioning detangler. So you're gonna spray some more of this in there. This is gonna straighten it out and help it more as well. Help it too. After you spray this in there and you comb it out as desired, you get everything through with this. It's gonna be, after this dry, it's gonna be back to looking thick and brittle, because this is not really a moisturizer. This is just something just to detangle your puff ball, your little frizz up. So that's what that helps, to help, you know, be able to get through that. So it's important to use first. After you finish this, after it dry, or maybe while it's going wet. I never put this in and then put this in, because this makes your hair wet once you spray it on. I never put this in after I wetted my hair with this spray, so I don't know if it works good after you do it back to back. Before I put this in there, this had already dried up in my hair. After I sprayed it, it was already, like, I combed it through and it was dried up for whatever. And then today I just now putting this in here. So after you put this in while it's wet, or if it's dry, however way you want to do it, add this moisturizer in, or any moisturizer that you prefer choice. Like I said, whatever brand you like, whatever brand you love, just make sure it's paraben free, gluten free, all those things that's not good for your natural hair. Put the moisturizer in. Make sure you get it real deep and good, and let it lock up. It might feel wet after a while. Don't worry. It's really good. Like, if you can see, my hair is like, yay. Like, it's loving it. So if you don't want to put grease and oil, it's too hot outside, you know, I understand. But you always need some type of moisturizer to your hair. Some type of moisture. Some type of moisture. Especially with this type of hair. You definitely always need some moisture. So I just put this moisture back here, and I'm getting ready to do my braids. And as you can see, it helped my hair, stretching my hair. You see, I can stretch my hair now, and it's like, this dried up because I put this in like an hour ago, and it's not wet no more. Like, this feeling doesn't feel like that. And even when, like, after you rub this in, once it, like, you let it dry out, or you just leave your hair sit after you put this in, your hair is gonna dry. Like, your hair is gonna soak it up, because your hair is thick. So when you first put this in, your hair might feel like wet. Don't worry, your hair is going to eat it up, and it's going to soak in. Once it's soaked in, don't worry, it's not going to leave once it's soaked in. It's still going to feel moisturized really, really well, even though it feels dry. Your hair, like, it feels like it dried up once you put it on your hair. Once it dry up, and you touch your hair again, don't worry, your hair is still gonna be like amazingly moisturized. Like it's gonna be like moisturized. Like right now, my hair feels so soft and it feels so good, and like you can feel the oil, like it's still in my hair. Like my hair is like moisturized, and it's just loving it. Like the moisturization is so great. It's good for your hair. If you still want to put grease in, you still can put grease in. But for real, all your hair really needs is moisturizer. And if you're starting off all natural and you want to go all natural, the best thing to only put in your hair is like moisturizing lotion cream. That's the only best thing to put in there. And like to keep protective styles in there, such as braids and twisties and things like I said before. And your hair will grow quick, very tremendously. Like I said before, don't wash your hair too much, because you don't want to keep washing out all the minerals and moisture. You want to make sure moisture stays locked in your hair at all times. And as you can see, my hair is like loving this conditioning cream, and I'm loving it too. And it's like it locks into your hair, and your hair stays moisturized for a few days. It stays moisturized good. You could always add more in there as days go on. If you feel like, the moisturize, like it's soaked all the moisturize in, like you don't have that feeling, like the moisty feeling in your hair, because you can feel the moisty feeling. Once you feel like the moisty feeling isn't there no more, then you're probably like, or it's like your ends are getting back scribbled up and can't get through as good, then it's like, okay, you can tell that it's time to add more moisturizer. So you just have to, keep up with it. But the moisturization should last you for about like a week before you have to add probably some more moisturizer into it. But the moisturizer stays in your hair and locks in no matter what. But if you know you're not going to wash your hair for a while, or you're not going to do it for a while, the next time you take it out or do a style or something, eventually over time, it won't still feel as moist, because your hair is just, as the days go on, your hair is eating it up and locking in more and more of that moisture that it needs. So you have to always remind yourself to make sure you keep your hair moisturized. Like make sure that moisture stays locked in your hair, because like my hair, when I use grease in my hair eats up grease. Like, and my hair been eating up grease since I was born, since I was a baby. My grandma used to always tell my mom, like, why that baby hair so dry? Why is her hair so dry? What is going on? Every time my mom would put grease in there, it'll dry up so fast. Like within the next 2 days, my hair needs more grease. And my grandma, what is you doing? You're not putting enough grease in it, baby. You're not greasing the baby's scalp. My mom was like, yeah, I'm greasing her scalp. Yeah, I'm greasing her scalp. It's sucking it all up. It's just eating it all up. And she's like, well, that's good. That's good. And you actually, my grandma was like, you have to keep doing it. You have to make sure you keep greasing the scalp. Keep greasing the scalp. It's important. Make sure you keep greasing it if her hair is eating it up. My hair loves grease and moisturizer and oil. Like it lives off that. It fiends for that. Even when I had like my hair was straight and I put perms in it, my hair still fed off grease and moisture. It always wanted grease and moisture. No matter what I did to my hair, it always fiend for it. It was always hungry for grease and oil and moisture. Like it just always was. Like whatever style, dye, bleach, perm, whatever I put in there, my hair always, like whatever, when I tried to change the texture of my hair always wanted some type of moisture or oil or grease. It was just never satisfied. It just always needed moisturization. It just always wanted some type of grease or whatever to my scalp and to my head. So now that I'm going on natural and I'm, older now and I'm trying to take care of it, I'm trying to regrow my hair back, is real important. And I'm trying to learn my hair, as every time I do it, I'm trying new different products. I'm learning from other people. I'm trying to figure out what things within myself, what can I do, what can I use, what do my hair like, what can I use, or what I could do to keep it where I can manage it well while it's in this stage right now. But so yeah, I recommend that you use moisturizer or lotion for your hair at all times. After you wash your hair, especially after you wash it, when you finish crunching out the conditioner, put moisturizer in it immediately. If you have a baby fro, even if you're not going to do no style design, please put some moisturizing lotion or some moisturizing cream in your hair as soon as possible. It is important. It is mandatory. Like for you do a next style, Every couple days, check your hair, check the moisture lockage in your hair, like feel your hair strands, feel if they're too brittle, they're too dry, or if they might actually need something. Like make sure you always do a hair check, like for those kind of things, like for moisture locking. You always want to keep moisture locked into your hair. It is important that you have moisture locked into your hair at all times. It could be whatever you like to use, but oil is good too. If you use like tea tree oil, that's a good oil to use. If you don't want to use a moisturizer, if you prefer oil, I love tea tree oil. I part my scalp, I put it in, I put it on my roots, my ends, all that. It works wonders. My hair stays moisturized until I washes it. Like that tea tree oil is really good. My hair loves it. It eats it up. It keeps it moisturized. It keeps it shiny. It smells good. It repairs hair very great. It helps for dandruff if you have a dandruff problem. I went over this with you guys in my previous videos about what oils I use and the benefits that I get from each oil. So I'm not going to get too much into detail with it. But like I said, whatever one you find, but make sure it's natural, and whatever one that like you feel like is best for your hair type for you. Like, so like I said, if you feel like you want to do the oil and the oil helps get your hair out, but I don't really think oil is going to, moisturize your coils as well as conditioning creams and lotions and things like that. So it all depends on what you're trying to do, what kind of style you're trying to do, what type of hair type you're doing, or if you're naturally doing natural regrowth journey, or if you're trying to repair damaged hair from perms and things like that and it's thin out. I don't know if it'll work for you. You could try it. And just like if your hair is straightened from perms or heat, if you put this in, your hair is going to be stiff. You're going to feel like it's too much oil, it's too much grease, because your hair texture is too thin. Your hair texture is not supposed to be thin. Your hair texture is supposed to be thick. So that's why these products work best when it's natural thick hair, because what these products are for. These are for natural thick hair. This is not for people who have like thin hair due to breakage or damage from perms and heat and things like that. You could put it in there still. Like I said, you can, but it's not going to feel right to you. You're going to be like, oh my God, it's so stiff. It's too oily. No. The reason why it feels too stiff and too oily because your hair is at a real thin texture where it's not supposed to be. I mean, it will still lock in the moisture. It will still work just as the same way it would work if you put it in your hair if it was naturally thick. But I feel like it works better for your hair when it's naturally thick and it's locking in moisture at its correct stage that it's supposed to be in. I feel like it works better if it's at this stage. So that's all I have today for you guys, for you folks. I hope you enjoyed my video. And I'll get back with you on another video for as either with hair or with beauty, for as like with my face and my acne and things like that. I'm also going to try to figure out if I can come up with my own moisturizing hair cream. I know like back in the day they used to use like the mayonnaise and things like that. I'm also thinking about coming up with like one with mayonnaise and egg and some avocado. Like I'm something like that. I'm not sure yet all the way yet. I don't have it all the way down pick yet. But I'm gonna finish doing researching on what's good for your hair and that's naturally, and I'm gonna probably like try to put together my own conditioning cream so I can save on money and I have to keep buying products, and then I know for a fact that my products are natural, so it's not, I don't know what type stuff they're putting in this kind of stuff. They can say that it's natural that we're buying off the shelf, but remember it's not always 100% natural that we're buying. So sometimes it's not always going to help our hair, or it's not always 100% good for our hair like they say it is. So it's best to always do natural products, especially when you're doing natural hair journey. It's best to work with natural products. So I'm going to try to figure out what kind of natural conditioning cream I can make and come up with. And as soon as I figure it out and I try it out, I'm going to make another tutorial on it, tell you what I use, how I make it, and I'm going to show you before and after things and stuff like that as I showed you in this video, so you guys can get a more of a glimpse on, how it might work for you if you want to do it or try it, or if you want me to make you some or anything like that, you guys can just let me know. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on probably next, as soon as I get the time. But for now, that's all, folks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys as always. I know I look a mess. I always come on here looking a mess. I work a lot, and I try to, get these videos in between my time and try to, make these videos for you guys to help other Black sisters out and support and just give people, a good feeling and, better thoughts and, share information and knowledge that I know with you guys and that I learn, because it's important to help out with our generation. As much things that is going on right now. Like I said, feel free to like, share, subscribe, share with a friend if you don't feel like explaining it or you don't remember everything I said. Send a friend to my subscribe channel. Also, feel free to leave comments. If you guys have a comment on anything, you can always feel free to leave a comment. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is he_moan_niche. That's HE_MOAN_niche, NEISH. That's my Instagram. My Facebook is Anisha Island, my whole full name. I'll add that in the drop box down below. My Twitter is Anisha Pretty 24, my name, but pretty and as 24. That's my Twitter. And my Snapchat, I don't know yet. I'll drop that in the comment section down below as well. But like I said, once again, thank you guys for watching and supporting. And even if you don't, go natural, or even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, or even if what I'm doing is not with what you're into or what you're doing right now, but if you know a friend or you know someone else who is doing natural growth, who is, in the same category as me, is lost and trying to figure it out, please let them know. Like, send them my way. Tell them to come and check out my video. Tell them to come and leave a comment. Tell them to ask some questions. Tell them to like and subscribe. Like, share me on. Like I said, this, what I'm giving you guys, this knowledge is for everyone. It's for everybody. So don't forget, if you know a friend, even if this can't help you or in any kind of way for you, and you know a friend that needs it or is on a journey or like me, let them know to come watch my channel, check me out. Like I said, I'll be happy to answer questions. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and save my channel so you can see my next upcoming videos, even though I do videos every 2 months. But don't forget to save my channel, please, guys. Like, I appreciate if you save it. And every time I upload a video, it will let you guys know when I upload a new video. So if you're interested in my things and you like it, don't forget to hit that subscribe and save button for me. All right, so I'm gonna get finished back to doing my hairstyle because time is running fast and I'm off on weekends and I'm trying to go out and have fun after I do my do. So thank you for guys again. I appreciate you guys for watching and listening, even though I look a mess as always. But I just want to thank you, and I want you guys to enjoy your day, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and stay tuned for more. Okay, bye.